Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Wiyang Abiyuhadiri Sqputra, and in this opportunity, I will deliver a story about a dark brown dog. A child was standing on a street corner. He leaned with one shoulder against a high board fence and swayed the other to and fro, the while kicking carelessly at the gravel. Sunshine beat upon the cobbles, and a lazy summer wind raised yellow dust which trailed in clouds down the avenue. Clattering trucks moved with indistinct through it. The child stood dreamily gazing. After a time, a little dark brown dog came trotting with an intent air down the sidewalk. A short rope was striking from his neck. Occasionally, he trod upon the end of it and stumbled. He stopped opposite the child, and the two regarded each other. The dog hesitated for a moment, but presently he made some little advance with his tail. The child put out his hand and caught him. In an apologetic manner, the dog came close, and the two had an interchange of friendly petting the waggles. The dog became more enthusiastic with each moment of the overview until, with his gleeful caperings, he threatened to overturn the child, whereupon the child lifted his hand and struck the dog a blow upon the head. This thing seemed to overpower and astonish the little dark brown dog, and he wanted him to hurt. He sank down in despair at the child's feet. When the blow was repeated, together with an admonition in the childish sentences, he turned over upon his back and held his paws in a particular manner. At the same time, with his ears and his eyes, he offered a small prayer to the child. He looked some comical on his back, and holding his paws particularly, that the child was greatly amused, and gave him little taps repeatedly. To keep him so bad, the little dark brown dog took his chastisements in the most social way, and no doubt considered that he had committed some grave crime, for he will contrarily and sought his repentance in every way that was in his power. He pleaded with the child and petitioned him, and offered more prayers. At least the child grew weary of this amusement and turned toward home. The dog was praying at the time. He lay on his back and turned his eyes upon the retiring from. Presently he struggled to his feet and started after the child. The latter wandered in a perfunctory way toward his home, stopping at times to investigate various matters. During one of these pauses, he discovered the little dark brown dog was following him with the air of a footpad. The child beat his purser with a small stick he had found. The dog lay down and prayed until the child had finished and resumed his journey. Then he scrambled erect and took up the pursuit again. One way to his home, the child turned many times and beat the dog, proclaiming with childish gestures that he held him in contempt as an unimportant dog with no value save for a moment. Forebearing this quality of animal, the dog apologized and eloquently expressed regret, but he continued still highly to follow the chill. His manner carried so very cruelty that the slang like an assassin. When the chill reached his doorstep, the dog was industriously ambling a few yards in the rear. He becomes so agitated with shame when he again confronts the child that he forgot the dragging rope. He tripped upon it and fell forward. The child sat down on the step and the two had another interview. During it, the dog greatly exerted himself to please the child. He performed a few gambols with such abandon that the child suddenly saw him to be a valuable thing. He made a swift, avaricious charge and seized the rope. He dragged his captive into a hall and up many long stairways in a dark tenement. The dog made willing efforts, but he could not hop very skillfully up the stairs because he was very small and soft, and at least the pace of the engrossed chill grew so energetic that the dog became panic-stricken. In his mind, he was being dragged toward a grim unknown. His eyes grew wild with the terror of it. He began to wiggle his head frantically and to brace his legs. The chill redoubled his exertions. They had a battle on the stairs. The chill was victorious because he was completely absorbed in his purpose, and because the dog was very small, dragged his acquaintance to the door of his home, and finally with triumph across the threshold. No one was in. The child sat down and on the floor and made overtures to the dog. The dog instantly accepted to be met with affection upon his new friend. In a short time, they were firm and abiding comrades. When the child's family appeared, they made a great row. The dog was examined and commented upon and called names. Score was leveled at him from all ages, so that he became much embarrassed and dropped like a scarlet plant. But the child went sturdily to the center of the floor, and at the top of his voice championed the dog. It happened that he was roaring protestation with his arms clasped about the dog's neck when the father of the family came in from work. The parent demanded to know that the place they were making the kid whole, for it was explained in many words that the infernal kid wants to introduce a disputable dog into the family. A family council was held on his dependent the dog fates, but he in no way he did paying Busely in showing the end of the chill trace. The affair was quickly ended. The father of the family, it appears, was in a particularly savage temper that evening, and when he perceived that it would amaze and injure everybody if such a dog were allowed to remain, he decided that it should be so. The child, crying softly, took his friend off to a retired part of the room to hobnob with him, while the father quelled a fierce rebellion of his wife. So it came to pass, and the dog was a member of the household. He and the child were associated together at all times save when the child sleep, and child become a guardian and a friend. If the large folk kid dog and throw things at him, the child made loud and violent objection. Once when the child had run, protesting loudly with tears raining down his face, and his arms outstretched to protect his friend. He had been struck in the head with a very large suchpen from the hands of his father, enraged at some seeming lack of courtesy in the dog. Ever after, the family were careful how they throw things at the dog. Moreover, the latter grew very skillful in avoiding misses and fit. In a small room containing a stove, a table, a brow, and some chairs, he will display stretched ability of a high order ducking, fencing, and scuttling, armed with brooms, stick, and handfuls of coal, to use all their ingenuity to get a blow. And even when they did, it was seldom that they called to him a serious injury or leave any imprint. But when the child was present, these scans did not occur. It came to be recognized that if the dog was molested, the child would burst into sobs, and the child, when started, was very resourceful and particularly unquenchable. The dog had therein safeguard. However, the child could not always be near at night. When he was asleep, his dark brown friend would rise from some black corner a while, wailful cry, a song of infinite loneliness and despair that would go shuddering and sobbing among the buildings of the block and cause people to swear. At these times, the singer would often be cast all over the kitchen and hit with a great variety of articles. Sometimes to the child himself used to beat the dog, although it is not known that he ever had wet. Could be truly called is a just cause. The dog always accepted this thrashing with an air of admitted guilt. He was too much of a Dutch to try to be a martyr or to plot revenge. He received the blows with deep humility, and furthermore, he forgave his friend the moment the child had finished, and he was ready to caress the child's hands with his literate tongue. When misfortune came upon the child and his troubles overwhelmed him, he would often crawled under the table and he lay his small, distressed head on the dog back. Dog back. The dog was ever sympathetic. It is not to be supposed that that at such time he took occasion to refer the unjust beating his friend, when provoked, had administered to him. He did not achieve any notable degree of intimacy with the other members of the family. He had no confidence in them, and the fear that he would express at their casual approach often exasperated the exceedingly. They used to gain a certain satisfaction in undervaluing him, but finally his friend Hichil grew to watch the matter with some care, and when he forgot it, the dog was often successful in secret for himself. And that's all. Maybe I can deliver about story Dark Brown Dog. And thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.